What's up, my people? Bless upon yourself. Welcome back to another live stream. So, as you come in, just click on the like button for me, please, and thanks. You know what I mean? That's all I ask you for. Click on the like button. So, as usual, I have some things I'm gonna share with you guys. You know what I mean? And people, yesterday, me skip over about 3 stories what me never get to share with you guys. So right now, me have them story there I go share with you guys. You know what I mean? So if you're on a phone and you don't see the option for like the video, click on the X and you go get the option for like the live, and you can just like it and click back on live chat and go up on the screen where you did upon. Alright, so let me get into the first thing. So yeah, let me get into the first thing, people. Alright, fetus found on Spanish Town Road. A fetus was reportedly found at the intersection of Spanish Town Road and Rose Lane, Kingston 11 on Thursday. Our news team understand that the fetus, which is said to be of a male child, was spotted in a puddle of sewage water on the roadway and was removed and placed on the sidewalk. Kingston Western Police are now on the scene as the crime detectives process the area. More information soon. So that are one of the story when me skip over yesterday. I never remember to share with you guys. Right? So leave your comment in the comment section. See, boy, me I tell you. Now for them woman, I mean, know how they sleep at night sometime, you know. Because if you do something as cruel as this, brethren, this a go haunt you, man. You have your youth where you carry for how much months till it develop. And then you go do this. Somebody need to find a woman where they pregnant and them not see no youth right now. I make the police them go investigate that female. This sad. If you don't want the youth, bring the youth and give it up for adoption. You know what I mean? Them have places at Jamaica where you can give up your picnic if you don't want them. I know say other countries them have them type of thing. Them I don't know if Jamaica have it. But you know much people out there want a youth and can't get a youth. You have man who can't get picnic and you have woman who can't get picnic. See, and them would love if you have a picnic. See, so leave your comment, people, and like up the live, right? Alright, so make we move on. Absent witnesses, jurors delay trial of security guard in Slikiana Murder case. The long-anticipated trial of Rowan Rose, the security guard charged in relation to the dropout or DEATH of social media influencer Anika Slikiana 1000, failed to proceed today in the St. James Circuit Court due to absent witnesses and jurors. It was indicated that witnesses for the prosecution were not advised to attend court today, nor were members of the jurors for the trial present, as they too were not summoned. Now, where them are going with that, so? As a result, the trial was rescheduled for March 19, 2024. Bail was extended for Rose, who is charged with misprision of a felony. This is where someone knows about a crime but fails to report it to the authorities. Rose was reportedly told about 1,000 KILLING by Russia Patterson, the man charged with her MURDER, but did not report the matter to the police. 1,000 body was retrieved from the sea of the Reading coastline in St. James on the morning of Friday, October 21, 2022 by the Marine Police. A subsequent post-mortem examination concluded that she was strangled. It is reported that Rose was arrested and charged on November 4 last year, 2 days after Patterson was arrested in a special police operation. Rose subsequently gave the police a statement regarding Patterson, which led to the latter being formally charged with thousands MURDER on November 11. In the meantime, Patterson case was also mentioned today, but was put off until October 4th as he was not brought to court. It is understood that he is currently in custody at the Halfway Tree Police Lock-up in St. Andrew, but that there were no available facilities for him to attend court sitting via Zoom platform. Also, this a court case here, preside in a St. James and him that Halfway Tree. Why them not transfer him to St. James instead of here do this Zoom thing here? Well, they must know what them do. So yeah, people, the security guard tell security guard, you know what I mean, the youth where take Slikiana 3 points, tell the security guard now tell the police, and after them hold on upon him now, and at the time they might tell the police, so them just, you know what I mean, lock him away. See? So that. So let me know what you think in the comment section, right? So remember the taxi driver where the police Caan up over, I think, one place named Duane Park, where the taxi driver and this female used to deal, and them left, and then she a deal with the police. The police go catch the man at the yard and Caan him up in the bathroom. See, them a say the female say him come in there try whatever, and the police come right on time and dash him away. But people are say this youth here is a gallus. So it look like say him and the woman a deal behind the police youth back. You know what I mean? Cause remember, you know, them say all fire tick easy if you catch. You see me I say? And when a girl and a man break up, all when couple months run off, anything can happen if she really love the youth. You know what I mean? So the youth family, the security family right now, them a protest. See, so this is one of the story we me never share yesterday, we may share with you guys today. See, protesters seek justice for Cabby SHOT by cop. Relatives and friends of 29-year-old taxi driver Stefan Powell, who was SHOT and him dropped out by an off-duty cop on July 24, staged a protest yesterday in front of the Vineyardtown police station to express their dissatisfaction with progress of the investigation. According to police reports, Powell was SHOT multiple times after he allegedly gained entry to his ex-girlfriend's house and attacked her with a knife. He was SHOT by the cop, who is the woman's current partner. However, Powell's father, Errol, is refuting the report, stating that his son visited the residence to collect the remainder of his belongings. Errol also said that an independent pathologist did an autopsy on his son. He stated that this was done because the Independent Commissioner of Investigation, INDICOM, which is probing the case, told the family that no one could be in the room when the initial autopsy was being done. I did the pathology test the day after him tell me that Stefan hold him hands in the ear. Them SHOOT out him hand middle. So the police can out the man and middle people cause come like him did that try. You know what I mean? Him frightened. So till him I use him hand for maybe block the can them. But that can't, you know what I mean? That a skin and bone and flesh. So that can't do nothing for him. SHOOT out him and middle. Them SHOOT him in his stomach. Him get a SHOT that graze him neck and in his back and his side, like he turned to run and get a can in his side, then his back. Errol told the news team he explained that the pathology report further disclosed that Stephen died from losing too much blood because none of the SHOT KILL him. We feel bad. Me weep. Right now me weak. Every day me cry. May I tell you the truth? He said the family and friends claim that they are determined to go to the extreme to get answers and that they will be visiting the commissioner's office next if they don't get a response from Indicom soon. We have blood running through us and it's boiling up. We can't see or hear anything and that policeman is walking free. That don't look right. One of the protesters said one woman who proclaimed herself to be one of Powell's mothers was in utter despair as she reached for the reason why her son was fatally KILL. So I must him stepmother or somebody close to him family, because one mother people can't have when people be one of mother. Only bird UKIL like that and nothing more. We don't hear the reason why he DIED. We don't hear nothing more. We are people. He had 3 kids and he had a baby mother and he had a whole family. We need justice, she said. When contacted by our news team, Faulkner, Indicom's commissioner, said that he was not able to give a detailed update on the matter because he did not have the report handy. We had done our initial forensic examination. We had taken the firearm into custody for processing. Statements were taken and the basic would have been done. I wouldn't go beyond that without the actual case file before me, he said. Faulkner, boy that name ya, may I tell her, also clarified that the usual process of performing a post-mortem is done through the Institute of Forensic Science and Legal Medicine. He also said that the family is entitled to utilize an independent pathologist and that Indicom encourages it. So people, the father say the youth go collect the rest of him things them from the female house. You know what I mean? And what go on here, so? People now hear me good. More I know if you not hear me good, cause I see something come up on this. Tell me if you not hear me good, people. Cause I see something come up on this. Someone know if you not hear me, man. So type and tell me if you not hear me good, people. Seeing so, the youth father, I say boy, the man go collect the rest of him things them. You know what I mean? And him get canned up by the police officer. So me I wonder if I trick the female trick him. You know what I mean? I make our man can him up. You understand me? So guys, like up the live for me please and thanks. Okay, yeah, it'll work properly. So yeah, like up the live people. May I ask you please, if you're up on a phone, just click on the X and you get the option for like up the video. You know what I mean? So do that for me please and thanks. Alright, so moving on people. It was a robbery. So this is kind of an update on what went on yesterday at the IC Integrity Commission office in a New Kingston. Then the police moved swiftly Thursday to calm jitters when it reported that the SHOOTING and injury of Ryan Evans, Director of Corruption and Prevention that at the Integrity Commission IC was a robbery after early speculation that it could be an attack for his work at the commission. The GUN man who SHOT the IC official in one of his arms robbed him of a briefcase he was carrying. Despite his injury, Evans, according to a source, was able to drive himself to a hospital. The incident occurred in the parking in front of the Jamaica Football Federation's office in New Kingston, St. Andrew, which is located near the office of the Integrity Commission on St. Lucia Avenue. News of the incident sparked widespread condemnation from the political directorate, business sector and civil society. However, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey, who is in charge of the crime portfolio, by mid-afternoon reported that the motive was robbery, which immediately served to calm fears that the public official was attacked because of his role in helping to stamp out corruption in the public sector. Our preliminary investigation revealed that Mr. Evans went to a financial institution in Liguana where he made a significant withdrawal and then drove to his office. He exited his motor car and two men rode up on a bike, pulled a firearm and demanded a briefcase that Mr. Evans had. The GUN man actually pointed a firearm to his head. A struggle ensued and Mr. Evans was SHOT in his arm and the briefcase taken by the robbers, and they left. We believe that the motive is robbery, DCP Bailey said. The government issued a statement on Thursday condemning the attack, describing it as shocking. The government is deeply concerned about this incident and our thoughts and prayers are with the injured director and family at this time. The Integrity Commission plays a crucial role in upholding the principles and transparency, accountability and integrity within our nation. Any act of violence directed at individuals serving in such critical roles is an affront to the values that our democracy stands for, said a Jamaica House statement. The government has full confidence in the law enforcement agency ability and swiftly investigate this matter and bring those responsible to justice. We urge the public to cooperate with the authorities in their efforts to ensure thorough and transparent investigation. Such incidents should not deter those committed to serving our nation with honesty and integrity. The government of Jamaica remains committed to supporting the work of the Integrity Commission and will take all necessary steps to ensure the safety and security of its staff, the statement said. Further, the opposition People's National Party PNP also condemned the attack and called for swift investigation. We call on the law enforcement agencies to conduct a swift and thorough investigation into this matter. We also call on authorities to provide additional security for the members of the Integrity Commission as they fight corruption on behalf of the people of Jamaica, including close protection officers when appropriate. We understand the fear and uncertainty they may be experiencing. We want to encourage the members and staff of the Integrity Commission to remain steadfast in the face of these attacks and not be weary in doing good. We emphasize our unwavering commitment to ensure that the work and Integrity Commission continues unhindered, free from any threats or intimidation, the PNP said in a statement. The Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, in a press release, said that it vehemently condemns this heinous act and express our utmost concern for the safety and security of all individuals who are dedicated to upholding principle and transparency and accountability within our nation. So, people, everybody condemn the attack, yeah, but people, them say this is a robbery. You know what I mean? That them a say. But me see some videos on social media and them thing there, and people have other things to say. Them a, boy, people, me don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Me know so no see social media and all of the things them what them a say. You know what I mean? So tell me what you think in the comment section. You know what I mean? Cause boy, if I way them a say in a social media go on, boy, Jamaica, me not lie, you know look good. None at all. You see it? So guys, please and thanks, like up the live. If you're on a phone, click on the X, you're going to see the option for like the live. Press the like and then you click live chat and go back to your original screen. So, dancehall producer Shabdan to go on trial November 20 for triple dashway. Music producer Linval Shabdan Thompson JR and his co-accused Tajay Clark are scheduled to return to the St. James Circuit Court on November 20 for trial in connection with a triple MURDER which took place last year. The trial date was scheduled yesterday when both men appeared in court for a plea and case management hearing. They were subsequently remanded. The accused men are charged for the SHOOTING DEATHS of 27-year-old Chadwell Fraser, otherwise called Bombrain or Chad, 24-year-old Chamario Chippy Calvin, and 26-year-old Tonian Two-Fly Reed. The men were SHOT and them drop out at a birthday party on Mall Road in Roside, St. James on May 25th. Thompson was arrested by police in June during a target operation in the St. Catherine South Police Division. In the meantime, Thompson is also before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on a bribery charge. In that case, he is accused of offering $2 million to a policeman to remove an illegal firearm from his motor car before it was searched by the police. Thompson, who was charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition in relation to the illegal weapon, was freed of the GUN charges last April. Attorney at law Tom Tavares Finson is representing Thompson, while Kadeen Coleman is representing Clark. So boy people, Shabdan me no know. From Sir P start call him name, a baiting start reach him. You see me I say? From Sir P say boy him do this and him do that and wait till this happen to him and that happen to him. It look like say Shabdan, like him start talk some, you know what Sir P, so you must know what him say about him. Him say him make how much man get dash way and ray. So me feel like say him beat up Shabdan right there so, and then Shabdan start carry a machine because everything with Sir P a say and what go happen to him cause man a go come retaliate on them something there, and police just, you know what I mean, it come like say Sir P is a man we connected, you know what I mean, and the police them just swoop down upon him, find a machine in him car, him friend with it in the car, take the machine, see them free him up after that, him da road, him leave da road a month. 3 man get dash way in a Rose Heights, and the police them hold on upon him and say yo, him involved in it and back in a lock up for him. You see me I say? So, Jaja. So let me know what you guys think. See? So we are going to move right along. Like up the live people. So, you know about the parliamentarian, the MP, where step down, we resign. Seeing a robbery go on our law office yesterday. After the bangarang in a Kingston, you know what I mean? This one. Police probe robbery at law of office them want put here so. Them put off Marisa, where she name Dal Rimple Filbert. Alright, the Trelawny police have launched a probe into a reported robbery at the Falmouth based law office of recently resigned Speaker of the House of Parliament Marisa Darlimple Filbert. Superintendent of Police Winston Milton confirmed the incident happened at the office in Water Square. It is reported that a female worker was robbed at GUN Point by a lone gunman who made off with cash, jewelry, and an electric device. The woman was not armed. Efforts to get in touch with Darlimple Filbert failed as her telephone rang without answer. Dalrymple Filbert was a four-term member of parliament for South Trelawny, but resigned today, days after a ruling that she should be charged for making a false statement in a statutory declaration from 2015 to 2021 in relation to a Mercedes-Benz motor vehicle. The Integrity Commission said Darlimple Filbert omitted to include the vehicle in her statutory declaration, and therefore her declaration were inaccurate and incomplete. So I guess people like the parliamentarians have to declare like them assets and where them spend them money upon through the year, so that, you know what I mean, it can show a little transparency, so them not take no money from yes and take no money from this. So, you know what I mean? So I guess that happen, and she have a Benz where she pay for, I think a 6 mil she pay for the Benz. See? And she never, you know what I mean, put in her thing, and them find out, and at that go on, yes, so them are investigate her. You see what I say? So, leave your comment on that and let me know what you think in the comment section, right? Alright, man arrested following GUN attack on his neighbor in Trelawny. 37-year-old Ori Armstrong, otherwise called No Doubt Labourer of Racecourse Falmouth Trelawny, has been charged regarding an incident in his community on Saturday, September 16. He has been charged with wounding with intent and possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Reports from the Falmouth police are that about 11 a.m. Armstrong and his neighbor were arguing when Armstrong went to his house and returned with a machine. He then fired several SHOT at the neighbor, injuring him in his abdomen. The neighbor escaped and was assisted by residents to the hospital, where he was treated and released. A report was made to the police and Armstrong turned himself in later that day. He was charged on Wednesday, September 20, and is awaiting a court date. So people, you see cuss, them thing they are nice. And if you can walk away from them thing there, please do that. You know what I mean? Bless up yourself from England. Bless up yourself. You know what I mean? Thanks for watching. So yeah, cuss not bring nothing good, people. And it only escalate. You understand? As neighbor, people and people live good. But if you not take tea with that person, you avoid them. You see me I say? So me don't know what them argue over. But one of them should have walk away. If not, the two of them, and allow the argument. If them can't reason out the argument, leave it alone. Avoid it. You understand? Cause an argument cause that the man if you just go in him house, go for him machine and come can up him neighbor, not thinking about the consequences. You understand me I say? So if him did that think, he would have know say, boy, you can't do that and not get sent away. But him just dash away him life, so. You understand me? So people don't have to think before they act. You see it? Yeah, man. So we are going to move along, people. Man unwantedly surrenders to cops after recent GUN attack. One of two men who were listed as wanted by the St. Anne's Bay police has been charged in relation to an incident that occurred on Middle Street Exchange Orchard in the parish on July 5 when a man was reportedly attacked and SHOT by GUN men traveling in a motor car. The man in question is 29-year-old Javon Simpson, a lifeguard of Salt Spring, Montego Bay, St. James. According to the police, Simpson was charged with wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, using a prohibited weapon to commit a felony, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Reports are that about 9:30 p.m. Simpson and a group of men were traveling in a Toyota Axia motor car along the roadway when they stopped where a man was. Simpson then alighted from the motor vehicle and fired several SHOT, hitting the man several times. The police were alerted and the man was taken to hospital for treatment. During the investigation, Simpson was listed as wanted. He subsequently handed himself over to the police on Wednesday, September 19, after he was published as being wanted. He was charged after he underwent a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date has not been finalized and his accomplices are being sought by the police. So all them have to do, just bring in themselves. This a man of them see him a the trigger man, so you know what I mean, him have to go just pay for roast and boil. I mean no say him not gonna give up him friend them cause of him calling up the person. You see it? So guys, give me a thumbs up on the live. You know what I mean? If you know like up the live yet, please do that. So the next thing, my people, woman KILL in 2-vehicle crash in St. Elizabeth. A woman DIED as a result of injuries she sustained in a 2-vehicle crash on the Front Hill Main Road in St. Elizabeth on Friday morning. Her identity has not yet been ascertained and confirmed reports suggest that she is a teacher. A police source told our news team that the woman was a passenger in a taxi traveling toward White House when the incident occurred. The source said that about 11:30 a.m. a Mitsubishi L200 heading toward Black River swerved to avoid a pothole and collide with the taxi. The woman and the driver of the taxi were seriously hurt. 6 other people were also injured. The woman was pronounced at hospital and the others admitted for treatment. Government need to do something about them pothole, ya brethren. You see me I say? The government need to do something about them pothole, ya. Seriously, man. See, and people, you know, if you take time and drive, man, especially on road where you don't know. You understand? Yeah, man, take time and drive, man, especially on road where you don't know, because you can go buck up in anything. And right now, me I tell the people them, we are drive on the new highway, the piece from Maypen to where? Maypen to somewhere near Manchester there. See, a pay cow they on that stretch of road there. You know what I mean? And them a run across the highway because of them usual place for walk. I know the highway build them still a roam on the street. You know what I mean? Especially at night time Uno take time and drive. Seeing because pan that the highway there, none of me feel like say them need to get some light on the highway them bridging. Highway not supposed to so dark and lonely star. If you go overseas, and drive on any of the highways them, light upon them, street light upon them. You saw me I say? So me feel like say the next thing them for do, I get some light on the highway bridging. Not the solar light them. Because the man them a got thief them. Because them put up how much already and the man them thief them. But the place need to be well lit star. You know what I mean? Yeah man. The place need light. So if your car light not really pick up it, you can't see from a street light. You see me? So RIP to this woman, condolences to her family. You understand? And people, thank you guys for watching. You know what I mean? Before you go, like up the live, please and thanks. If you're there on a phone, click on the X and just click the thumbs up and like up the live. So bless upon yourself, people, and thanks for watching. You know what I mean? And remember, subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. So bless upon yourself, people, until me do our next live stream.